Welcome to Building a Massive Facebook Group, Part 3. Let's get going, guys. So this one, we're going to focus on finding the right talent to help you create a massive group. And when you find the right talent, it's also about giving back to them, helping them grow, and also setting the right expectations and communicating with them. So that's what we're going to cover. This is probably one of the most important pieces to building a large community so that you have the right people helping you build it. And if you notice, I did change a little bit of my background. I have Baby Yoda right there. Just got that in the mail. Let's go. All right. So in the process of creating this master group, we have to go back and think, well, where did this all start? Right? And it has to start with what I call the creators. And let me share something with you here. I do have a screen for this, and I call it Build the Team. And here you have the creators. Those are the ones that had the initial vision to create this community, this community of whatever you're creating. They're the ones who sat down and said, well, this is what my idea is. And look, if it shifts later, that's okay. But these are the people that created it, whether it's one person, two people, three people, whoever. And then from there on, you have the founders, which is the people you bring in who later help you create a company out of this. So I'll give you an example. For lab coat agents, the Facebook community that I have, it was my wife and I who created it. We were the creators, the ones with the ideas. I mean, my wife will probably tell you she was the one with the idea, which is true. But look, we built it. It was us who created it. And then I found a business partner who I brought in. His name is Nick Baldwin. He was contributing a lot to the community and helped us grow it. And so when we decided to make this a business and said, hey, this is growing quite fast and it's becoming so amazing. Let's make a business out of it, right? Which I'll show you in the next parts after this. But we decided to become the co-founders in this, and we created a company from it. So those are the founders. And then you have the admins and moderators. So there, what you do is you divide between moderators, people that will help you out, which I'll describe how, and admins, people that also have the same power as you do in the group. Now, you have to be careful with admins. Number one thing that you have to be careful with is when it comes to admins, they have the same power you do in the group. So that means they can also delete you and kick you out of your own group. And so I've seen this happen in other groups. So I suggest that anytime you're thinking of making an admin, probably think twice. Make them a moderator instead. As nice as they are, as great as these people are that are helping you out, just make sure that you don't give them the total control of a group to be able to kick you out if for any reason you have a dispute. So with that, you're able to then see as we continue to grow is this part. You have to give them guidelines. And so when you start a community, you're going to start it small. Maybe you already have one and you're just chiming in here and taking a look at what else you can do. Here are the minimums that I say, hey, look, if you're starting a group, whatever it is, let's have some guidelines. The biggest mistake agents, and in our case, agents for real estate agents, right? But anyone in business that's creating a group make is that they don't have guidelines. They don't have anything set so that those people you bring in, whether it's moderators or admins and anybody helping you out, they don't have guidelines to follow. And if you bring them in and say, hey, Joe, thanks for coming in and wanting to help. I appreciate you. Now that you're part of this, I need you to bring in 50 people into this community over the next month. I need you to post 3 times a week, and you can post whether it's a static post or you can do a Facebook Live or you can share a great video that you're in. Just post something 3 times a week. And also, I need you to comment and like daily. It'll take you 10 minutes a day. You'll go through, make sure no post is left unloved and then like it. And so I'll give you an example here. When I go and visit our page here on Facebook, and you get to see here, I'll show you exactly what we're going through. When we go to our Facebook page, we're able to then, here we go, right here. Here's Lab Coat Agents. So let me just refresh the page. And as I go down, you can see I posted one right there. Now I would go down and say, okay, admins, moderators, this is your job. Just 10 minutes a day, set an alarm at 1 p.m. or 4 p.m. or whatever time you think you've got the most time. And I want you to go down. And I want you to go down and take a look. If it's on your phone, I want you to find this section that says new activity, and I want you to click it and go to recent posts. Now you're going to see everything that's been posted from now until everything that's older. So you're going to go through and you see this was posted 3 minutes ago. Facebook Lead Masters, if you started over again today, knowing what you know, when would you outsource your inbound leads? Look, I'm not sure, but this sounds like this guy's promoting. So the first thing I would look to see is if this person is actually an agent. Is he selling anything? It looks like he's okay. He's in some of our other groups. So we're going to let that slide and we're going to outsource. Let's just click on this. So I say, hey, admins, hey, moderators, make sure you click. And look, if you don't know the answer, why don't you just tag somebody who does? So what I'm going to do is tag one other admin in the group and say, hey, comment, right? There you go. Next, I'm going to go through and I'm going to be like, God, this was 21 minutes ago. How are you safely doing listing appointments? You see here, they've already commented, liked. Great, I like it. This one here, 3 comments, not too bad. I'll probably like that one. Then I keep on going. Matt Plummer had a really good one, good engagement. And I go and I just make sure that everything has love. This one doesn't have as much love. You check that out. Teresa Sai, not happy. I'm not happy. Hi, everybody. Will I be able to find all the Zoom meetings recordings on YouTube? And I'm like, yes, you will. Let me go to our YouTube page and make sure that everybody has it. So you can see here, we're going to go to Lab Coat Agents and I'm going to click on that, grab that link and throw it on here and say, hey, Teresa, thanks for chiming in. Here is our link. Now, hopefully that was the right link and it populates. Perfect. So now I keep on doing that. And this is what I ask our moderators and our admins to do so that there's some love. And anytime they find anything like this, which looks super spammy, I just delete it and I have them delete it too. And what I do is I say, hey, admin, hey, moderator, do me a favor. Anytime you see somebody spamming too much, turn on post approval for this author. This way they don't spam us. It's on for 30 days. And why don't we go ahead and delete this one? Just there it is, remove post. And we can notify and say, hey, no self-promotion or spam, or you could just leave it empty and have them wonder why their post was deleted. Now we keep on doing this and we keep on going and so forth. Now we're going to have Hal. This guy seems to be posting a lot, so I'm glad that we turned on post approval for him, as you can see. And back to me. So you see what I'm doing? I'm setting guidelines and I'm giving examples of what they should be doing. And so depending on the size of your group or community, I suggest that you say maybe 50 is too small of a number. So maybe you should ask for 100. Maybe you should ask for 500. In our community, we ask for every new moderator, every person that we're bringing in that case, to be able to come in and give us 1,000 new people to join the community. Obviously, we don't say, hey, do it all in one day. We ask them to do it over a span of a month or 2 months, and we're super lenient. We also have other guidelines as well, but those are the guidelines that I have for you that I wanted you to take a look at because it's important, like I said, to share those guidelines with you. Now, let's move on to one other thing that you have to understand. If you're barely creating a community or it's a newer community, your crew, which is your moderators, the co-founders, the creators, your admins, they're going to be providing most of the value. And this is the graph that I created just from me remembering when I created this community, the biggest community I have is we were bringing in the value the most. And we were responding a lot. That response kept it going on. As I showed you before, I go through and I comment and I like, and so do our admins and moderators. They do the same thing. This way we give the love back and people feel like they're getting attention. So the response is there, the communication is there, and our censoring was very low at the beginning because we did want to give people the ability to come in and post what they thought was good. And as they started to see what we were posting and what we were doing, we were kind of setting the tone so that we could help them understand what this was, right? And so you can see there, it gives you a clear idea of what we should be setting that expectation as. And now I'm going to show you one other screen here. And this is the way to communicate with your crew. Right, communicating with your crew, you have 3 options. I'm sure you have more. There's also Slack, which we also use. But to simplify this whole process, you're already on Facebook, right? And Facebook's about to turn on this Facebook Messenger video in small messenger groups, which is even better. Facebook Messenger is the easiest way to communicate. Do it. This is where you create a group with your moderators, your admins, anybody that's involved in your community at a high level that's helping you grow it. You create this community and then you communicate there and say, hey guys, did you check out that post? Anybody, can somebody delete this one? Can somebody watch out for this person? Or I'm going live in 10 minutes. Can you guys please share it? Or, hey, I just posted something. Can you give it some love? And so there you learn to communicate with each other and make sure that that little group that you have in Facebook Messenger, you maintain it in a healthy way, because I've seen also messenger groups where they're super spammy. People start complaining, even the moderators, admins start complaining on the back end, and it just goes downhill. So make sure you do set guidelines for that too, saying, hey guys, this is so that we can communicate with each other and make sure that we maintain positivity. It's up to you as a leader of the community to set that tone as well in that messenger group. Now, you can see I also put WhatsApp there. I've seen some groups communicate through WhatsApp. And then number 3, I've also seen some group members communicate through iMessaging or just texting. And that's all great, but look, it'll gravitate down to what's easiest for you and your community to have the leaders communicate in. So that's what I've been seeing. Now, there's also one other thing that I wanted to mention here. As you bring in the content and you're the one posting a lot initially, obviously you are, you're also setting the tone for your admins and your moderators and saying, hey guys, you see what we're about? This is what I'm posting, right? This is what our community is about. And I need you guys, moderators, admins, to be doing the same thing. And here's the separation, because there are going to be 2 types of moderators or 2 types of admins, whatever you want to call them. There's going to be those that contribute through posts and through lives and through giving back in the community. They're either commenting and liking, all that good stuff, right? That's one. And the other one is going to be those admins and moderators that don't like the spotlight as much, but they're amazing at cleaning up the group, right? They're the ones that bring the hammer down. When somebody does something out of culture or outside of what your group is supposed to be about, they're the ones who delete them, ban them, block them, and then they keep it clean. And you need both, because it's rare to find one moderator or one admin that can do both. So I like to separate their duties. And I say, look, these are the guidelines for all of you, all of the moderators, all of the admins, but there's also a separate group here of moderators and admins. And all they do is they keep an eye out for any trash that gets posted, right? And so that's all they're doing all day. Now, as we've grown, we've hired a virtual assistant to watch out for that. We've also hired a virtual assistant to watch out for every person that comes in and tries to join the community so that they can verify that they're an agent or that they're in the real estate world. In this case, you can do that too as you grow. But for now, I suggest that you do use the moderators and admins in that way. It helps you scale a lot faster as you give them guidelines. So guys, that is part 3. It's very integral that you do this for your group, because without the right moderators, without the right admins, you're not going to have the right culture and your group is going to suck. So guys, tune in to part 4, watch part 1, part 2, and give me a like, give me some love, subscribe, click that little bell so that every time I put in a new video, it goes to your email. Thank you.